And a welcome. Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Arizona.
First pitch on its way.
Tim.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Ketel Marte. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And he fouls this one off. And he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Kelly.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, number 9,
the left fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Jorge Rito.
This is
all right, hold it in.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Michael Hermosillo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Popped him up. Quo shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. So stepping in, Taijuan Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. On the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point. With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now at the plate, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Escobar.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again. Number 32. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up. Popped him up. Quo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Quo over to his left. 1 out. Into the box now, Ketel Marte, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Halfway home, still no. Digging in, Adam Miller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Pitcher, Adam
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hermosillo coasts under it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Hermosillo. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hermosillo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The pitcher,
stepping in now, Taijuan Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now Tim LeCastro.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Davis has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 2. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play. 1 away. One gone down the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eduardo Escobar is the second out in the 7th inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes. Nope, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now.
Your
Dominic
attention,
Smith
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is
the
good.
The final line score for the ball game.
3-2. There is rain.
Let's play ball.
Ready now, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And there's one down now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He
Batting
had over
second.
100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter.
Taylor.
If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Third. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brito is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't.
Standing in, number 18.
Leading
and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team.
1-1-1.
Pitchers to execute pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miller.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Settling in now, number 38, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. 0-1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Bellinger.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Miller.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch.
Miller.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
You haven't given up
Now
anything yet.
the center fielder.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Brito. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer in the inning. At the plate, number 18. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Third baseman,
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
The first baseman, Matt.
Shot on the ground is short. Musario's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. 15 up. Now to the plate, number 38 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 38 is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
The catcher, number
First pitch
17.
coming. Here it is.
Austin.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Carlos Correa will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 2 up in the zone. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Dodgers down in order. They're down. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line drive to left. Verdugo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't.
Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Striding in, Cody Bellinger.
Up next,
he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
The right fielder, Cody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the
Bellinger.
first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter. There's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in us. Stepping into the box, number 18.
Leading off
He's hoping to
Dodgers,
avoid the hat trick. He
the
struck
second
out in
baseman,
each of his first 2 plate
18.
appearances so far. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
That baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side. Ready once again, Adam Miller. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Fly ball to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. Striding in once again, number 38. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got it pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled away. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Your attention,
41
please.
will get the call
He's
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41.
And he fouls this one off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, City. In now, Carlos Silva, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Carlos.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Buell, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in the 5-hole. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
That
is speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next to bat for the Giants, number 5. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. 0-1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Patrick Wisdom goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, number 16. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Set to get his day started, Adam Miller, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 home, yanked on the ground down the line. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no. Now at the plate, Ernesto Mateo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ernesto.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So one away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Steven Duggar goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
John McGrath.
Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Stepping into the box, Carlos Silva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Slater absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the end. Ready for another chance? Adam Miller.
The pitcher, Adam Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Duggar giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder, number 5.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
0-1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Now batted.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Giants. Leading off the inning, Ernesto Mateo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Rico Rodriguez
will
grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Up, popped him up. Quo is over to take a look. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Carlos Silva. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Silva.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
The batter.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brito is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Stepping in,
the
Adam
pitcher,
Miller,
number
44 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Nice.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up
now
a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Jorge Brito.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready for another shot now, number 21. Couple of walks for him thus far. In the air out toward right field. Slater's under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Hard hit ball.
Stand up.
Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run. Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Stepping in now, number 16, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Miller. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For San Francisco, number 29.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Fernandez.
1 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse.
Down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
A manager checks in with his ball club. Now from SunTrust.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know they've got to hope that Ender Inciarte struggles don't last long. Watching this last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Velasquez is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brito will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 fouled off. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Adam Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but first pitch on its way.
The right fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Conforto.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Conforto is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. At the plate, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Number
here it
27.
comes. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. Down in order. Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ronald
Into the corner and slicing
Jr.
foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And another foul ball. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Inciarte, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Nimmo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Adam Miller. Here's the first pitch to him.
Miller.
Line drive to center field.
Make a turn.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Steven Burton.
High in the air into shallow left center. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. They'll start things out here on the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bounce to first. Alonso scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column
number 9.
through 2 outs here in the fifth.
Shortstop, Javier.
Fouled away.
Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Michael.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Velasquez over to his left. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Striding into the box, Austin Riley.
Now
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. So striding in, Mike Soroka.
He
flew out in his last at-bat.
Mike.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Set down 1. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Brito is under this one. 1 down. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte.
0 for 2
from him so far in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the second out. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman.
The first
looked to
baseman,
bounce
number
back
5.
After striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. So now Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie
number
Albies.
1,
Swinging a liner. Foul.
Ozzie.
No hits to this point.
Albies.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Javier.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Brito. And that's the 3rd out. Next up for New York, Adam Miller.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
The 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Austin Riley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the perfect game is erased in the 9th. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Sean Silva will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid.
Great,